Hi, I'm Elise Martin, a freshman nursing student here at AUC College of Nursing. And so this is my student presentation video on the evidence summary for my lab experience. I did art therapy, and so for the scientific article I found, Science and Culture, searching for the science behind art therapy, a specific quote stands out to me. Instilling fears and emotions onto a face helps them explore a complex mix of feelings. Something about the mask itself encompasses identity, says art therapist Melissa Walker of the National Intrepid Center of Excellence at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland. Walker notes that the masks may allow service members to visually express the invisible wounds of war and the effects their injuries and the have had on their identities. So in this quote, she's talking about post-traumatic stress disorder, soldiers who do have that disorder, and painted like face masks that represent what they're feeling inside and their experiences. And so the art that the patients make reflects their identity and the emotions that are shaping their current thought processes. And once they can literally see face to face what they're thinking, they can speak so much more fluidly about it and tell their therapist their emotions. And it just shocks me how we can transfer our thoughts into art and then trigger that realization of how our emotions and experiences are affecting our lives and our brains. In addition to that light bulb that goes off after seeing that in front of them and not being able to verbalize it, and now being able to verbalize it. Art therapy also engages so many different parts of the brain. In a 2017 pilot study, King worked with her Indiana University team to explore whether different patterns of brain activity occur when people engage in art making versus rote motor tasks. They took EEG readings of about 10 healthy participants before and after they worked with the chalk pastels, and then before and after repeatedly tossing a coin and then rotating a pencil. Art making enhanced brainwaves across both hemispheres more than the rote motor tasks. So if art therapy can access all these different parts of the brain, that means there will be a better understanding of not only the individual's trauma and the individual's brain, but also future patients and what type of art best works for them and their trauma experience. That means art therapy can be personalized to each patient and their own specific needs for each patient, which can be really beneficial to get those patients the help that they need. And the popular literature article I found was titled, something about how art therapy can affect both the body and the mind. And so the blog post cites many credible sources that back both the article's findings and my own experiences with art therapy. And it's told in like a story format, which can be very soothing to readers to read so they understand more easily what the article's going through, instead of the more like scientific case study type article that the scientific literature includes. And so in my practice of art therapy, it really like kind of distracted me from like the chaos of my life around me, and it like took me into like my own little art therapy bubble. And so the blog supports my idea. It quotes, "Schnur agrees. The great thing about art therapy is that it has the ability to take you out of what's going on in your life and put you in a different space, if only for a little while," she says. Art therapy is really about the process, not the finished product. It's a chance to give your mind a break. So on top of that, drawing what represents your stress and trauma can assist in verbalizing what you feel, just like the scientific literature article said. And I quote, "On the other hand, Jeff Smith of Wixom chooses a bare branch stencil, ultimately painting a Van Gogh-like image of the blue against a maize-colored sky. I joined the Zipper Club last year," he explains to the group about his heart attack and triple bypass. "I also moved twice, so there's been more than a little bit of stress in my life lately." At the end, Schnur walks around and asks each participant to share their work with the rest of the class. Despite starting with the same 3 stencils, each piece is unique, a reflection of the artist and their experiences. Every experience and work of art is unique to the individual, and that is the beauty of art therapy. The process of making the art and then the click in your head that goes off when you realize what you've created is what you feel. It makes it so much easier to deal with your problems once you literally face them. Like, right face to face. So I think both of these articles go into depth about how important it is to be able to express your emotions verbally instead of just thinking about it internally. And I think that seeing and creating the art, like with your eyes, connects your brain to your eyes, and then also you're so much easier, like you have such more ease to speak and express your emotions. And so I think art therapy, with both of these articles backing what I said, really is effective.